Black again. Black. Another video with the praise. Each one teach one. Give thanks for our worthy founder and leader, President Gordon King. For his anointed teacher, for his anointed healer. Yes, Royal family, this is another video. One of God priests, 7 man to declare the glory of God. Today we're going to continue on our meditation to better health. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, Royal family, today we're going to deal with vitamin. Every time you're not feeling well, the seasons coming around, the winter seasons, what they call the flu seasons, all the, advisors out there say, hey, run to this local store and pick you up, a bottle of vitamins. If you get some vitamins, it's going to help, strengthen your system, to avoid you from getting colds. And if you have a cold, it'll help you, alleviate your cold. So it's just popular. Most of us will run to the store and we'll just pick us up some vitamins. But what really is vitamins? When I did some research, I come to find out that vitamins really came from the origin of vitality of minerals. Vitality, minerals. So vitamins is the amount of minerals that you got within your goodie. If you watch the previous video I did, healing in the wings of God, same said, way God with healing in his wings, I'll post the link down below. It gets into more in-depth origin of, how everything was created, through the periodic table chemistry, So with this same meditation, when we look at minerals, the amount of minerals, the vitality, the performance of these minerals in your body, the vitality, it takes us straight back to the periodic table. Because now again we're dealing with minerals, the vitality of minerals. So of all our cells in our body, bone cells, blood cells, lymphatic cells, skin cells, hair cells, all scalp cells, all the cells in your body is created from minerals. Again, we dealing with a chemical warfare. So when the doctors say, hey, your vitamins is low, you need to go get, a bottle of vitamins, or your health advisor. What is he really sending you for? So let's look at some vitamins. We're going to look at vitamin B12. So what is vitamin B12? If we start to look at what it really is, we see a bunch of chemicals, minerals off the periodic table. We see a C and an O plus. We see C and an N. We see C and an H. So what is all these, letters and numbers and plus and minus? What is a vitamin? If we take our time and we study properly what we're seeing from the periodic table, you'll notice that a vitamin is just a combination of minerals and the way these minerals are structured. You see? So what we can do, let's go on the periodic table and let's look for this C and this H2 and this H3, this CN and, the CO. So when we go to the periodic table, then, we're going to look for the C. we see the C up in the right hand corner, it's carbon. Right across from it in blue, it's oxygen. And right in the middle, we find the N, it's nitrogen. You see, the H is hydrogen, it's over to our left. So the mineral vitamin is just a compound of minerals. Let's go to another well-known vitamin. They call it vitamin C. It has HO, O, OH. This is still hydrogen and oxygen. It's just the way that the hydrogen and oxygen is structured, that actually makes it, what they'll call a vitamin C. So when we're looking for healing, it's much easier for us to make sure we get the hydrogen we need, the oxygen we need, the nitrogen we need, all these chemicals in a balanced form. So if you go and you just buy vitamin C, nature does not give you vitamins like that. Nature does not give you minerals like that. Nature gives you minerals in a complete compound. When you eat from a plant, that plant has every mineral within it. Because remember, all the minerals makes us who we is. So the plants don't lack minerals, and we shouldn't lack minerals to survive. Every farmer knows, when you start to grow a plant, the first thing it needs is N, nitrogen. You remember in the former, the B12 that we spoke of, it had nitrogen in its structure. Let's pull that back up so we could see that, it's the very same thing applied to plants. Our bodies need the same, you see. But there's an interesting process that happens here. I'll explain. Continue to watch. Yes, Royal Family, Black again. Now we back to vitamin B12. Remember, we was just looking at the periodic table, and we see the C and the O, that's carbon and oxygen. Then above we have C and N, that's carbon and nitrogen. Then over here we have carbon, hydrogen too. You see, so it's a multiplication of these natural minerals naturally doing what they're supposed to do in your gutty, and respond to your gutty. You see, what happens is that how God designed us, in order for you to get this vitamin B12, in order for you to get the hydrogen, the carbon you need, and, everything you need, it has to come through a plant. So when you go now and you need nitrogen for your body, your gutty, you would not go to a local, farmer's, store or hardware store and buy a box of nitrogen or a bag of nitrogen and start eating it. No. You take that nitrogen and you put it to the base of the plant. The plant absorbs that nitrogen. And then when you eat the fruit of the plant, you get the true way that nitrogen was designed to come into your gutty. So our food is our real medicine. Because the plants have all the chemicals we need. And they have them perfectly structured. How we know? Because the plants live. They survive. They drink water. They're healthy when they have phosphorus and nitrogen and oxygen. Any farmer could tell you that. The same minerals and balance of minerals that plants need, humans need. You see, so that's when we're dealing with vital minerals. It's best to go to the plants and eat your vital minerals. Because the plants have the vital minerals in its natural structure. You see, where all the minerals are structured together, all the minerals are present. You see, different than extraction.